So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kinda glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Ah, nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday.
Muy buenas a todos, chavales y chavalas. Soy José, ya sabéis, estáis en mi canal, el cual es el canal secundario de JJ Channel, que tendréis abajo en la descripción del vídeo junto al canal de fandubs de Jandro. Y que decir que teóricamente este es el último capítulo. Teóricamente. Según vi hay 8, ahora veremos si es verdad o no, pero teóricamente es el último.
I confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this Jim.
Así que pues bueno, vamos a comprobarlo, ¿no? A ver si es el último. Fail. Joder, les ha costado morir, ¿eh? Para ser el revólver bueno. A toparlas. Vale. No, que quiero... Lo que quiero es abrir la puerta.
Now wait a second. How'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
LOL, joder. ¿Cómo habían detenido el tren? O sea que realmente el tren estaba parado. La leyenda dice que podía parar un tren con la mirada. No sé por qué me imaginaba que era la mirada. Jesse James.
They hopped a freight train, having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So, I hopped the same train.
¡Oh! Ya estamos con que era lo de las letras y yo estaba atontado con mis cosas, ¿sabes?
The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others.
Baja por abajo. ¡No! ¿Qué hablas? La Virgen, que sopla pollez más grande, tú.
The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head.
Sale que hay una pepita cerca, pero claro, estará dentro, ¿sabes?
Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached that.
Mira, hay un tío ahí justo. A ver. Más munición de revólver o recarga más rápido los revólveres. Vale, pues ok.
The James Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell?
Quita, coño, los cadáveres de la gente hacen de escudo a los otros, ¿sabes? Pues sí que recarga rápido ahora, ¿sí? Todos muertos.
Anyway,
Se hace apuntando para arriba, tío.
where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my
Se
one-eyed
tiene que ir a
snake.
mear.
Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you.
Pues nada, tengo que esperar. Tengo que esperar aquí hasta que termine de mear, porque como no siga contando la historia no puedo hacer nada.
I never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think
Oye,
he's
estoy
just some
entrando todo el
old
rato en el
drunk
mismo
looking
sitio,
for
¿no?
some free liquor.
I don't know, Jack.
Sí, es como
I
que
think I
estoy
believe
encerrado
it.
ahí.
You don't think he met Jesse James?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the
But
bar.
you seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
Well, that's better.
Coming back.
Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof.
Vale, a ver. Supongo que efectivamente ya va cambiando el de esto.
At some point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's a damn Pinkerton!"
Ya controlo más lo de...
Now, I never
¿Y este
worked for
cara
that
aquí dentro?
limey cocksucker, but I guess they
Lo de
assumed
esquivar
I
las
was
balas
one
ya
of
lo
his
llevo bastante
assassins.
mejor, ¿eh?
Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that, I wonder?
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember it.
Joder, cabrones.
I bet you are.
Nothing to do, ¿no? Oh, ¿lo he matado? ¿Y ahora? Por el lateral ya no puedo... Ah, vale, por aquí. Digo, ¿y ahora qué? ¡Ya! No, pero... Bueno. No, que no se mueren, tío. Opa. No se ha quedado el arma, vale, ahora. ¿Y tú?
I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward. I
Estos se van a
wondered if I
romper.
was ever going to find the front of that train. Or the bastard I was after. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Usuario de Gatling.
Yeah, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Que no. Coño. Joder. Dios, cuántos revólveres. La Virgen. Ese revólver no. Digo, parece un revólver nuevo, pero no creo, ¿no? Dinamita. Dinamita, pero munición nada. Muchos revólveres y mucha dinamita, pero munición nada. No, es que macho, tío, o sea, vienen por todos lados. Tiro una dinamita la próxima, ¿sabes? Y ya me ahorro todo este rollo. A ver, recarga todas las putas armas, joder. No, pero... en el interior del tren era más seguro, pero si no he salido del tren. Puto bastardo. No. ¿Esto explota? No, ¿y ahora por dónde me han matado, tío? Madre mía, tío. Bueno, al menos sabemos que esas cosas explotan. A ver, toma, dinamita para ti. Dinamita para ti. Dinamita para todos. Vamos, lluvia de dinamita. ¿Te ha quedado la dinamita bugueada, tío? He tirado tanta dinamita que hay algunas que se han quedado bugueadas. Ahora explotarán cuando pase por ahí. Harán catapultar. He bugueado la dinamita. Si aquí no hay nadie, cabezón. Pues nada, la dinamita la he bugueado, Iremos todo el capítulo escuchando dinamita. A ver si pues, no tengo más dinamita, ¿no? Digo, a ver si tiro una o algo.
It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn train.
Whoa. Oh shit, oh shit. Yo.
I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
No me jodas, un duelo a través del fuego, tío. A ver si se quita lo de la dinamita. No, tío. Madre mía.
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford.
Yeah. Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you.
En todo el cuello,
I didn't kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
Vale, doy por hecho que no ha acabado aquí el capítulo, así que vamos a seguir grabando. Ojo, por fin se ha desbugueado la dinamita. Ya cargarás, ya. No te preocupes. Ay, sí, tengo que darle al... ¿Seré gilipollas? Ay, Dios santo, tío.
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track his brother, Frank, and that son of a bitch, Jim.
Atraviesa el territorio
I
hostil y
followed those
encuentra a
bastards
Jim.
into the high mountains as they were going to ground.
La palabra
What mountains
hostil,
would that be?
no mola
Somewhere
nada.
in the Ozarks, I believe.
Montañas o
Perfect place
territorio
to hide
hostil.
out from the authorities.
Lo primero que vamos a hacer... Duales. Es el revólver. Llevamos el rápido.
In fact, before I could find them, some Indians who fled the res and were hiding out from the military
¿Pero a qué
found
vienen
me
estos
first.
indios ahora,
They
tío?
probably thought I was a cavalry scout and didn't want me telling the military where they were.
No les voy a dar con esto.
They could have been Cheyenne, but there was all sorts of renegades roaming the landscape back then.
¿Eso no lo son? Ah, digo, coño. Si tienen toda la cara de indios. Los indios tendrían que ir con arcos y cosas así, tío. No... Con... armas. ¿Hay alguno bugueado por aquí? No. Me da miedo tirar dinamita ahora. A ver si se va a volver a buguear. O si tiro dinamita, no tirarla toda ahí a lo random, ahí a chapa. ¡Coño! Va a hacer una gracia a estos. Correr de cara a un tío que tiene un arma, creo que no es lo más inteligente. Creo, Quizás yo también me equivoque.
How about another whiskey, Ben? Nothing better to soothe the troubled soul.
Pidiendo whisky mientras cuenta la historia. Me cago en todos. Hope.
Now, where was I?
¿Por dónde iba?
Indians,
Sí,
right.
los indios. Me
I had
peleé
more than
más
my
de
share of
una
run-ins
vez
with the
con los
red
pieles
man.
rojas.
Like that time. Did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir. You did.
Ah, of course I did. In fact, I could still remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, we're back to that again.
You carry great darkness in your heart. It will claim your soul. You will come to this place again.
Oh, y me tengo que poner a recargar con la
Kill
Q.
many
¿En
more
serio?
men. And the darkness will grow until it consumes everything you are.
Vale, ahora se me ha activado solo esto, ¿sabes? Pero ese no quiere morir. Mejor mataremos a ese. Como no se gasta.
So, did you ever find him?
Who?
The man you are after.
Let me ask you something, Ben. You ever think about death?
Mr. Greaves, are you all right?
Ooh, death.
What the fuck?
Oh, death.
What the fuck? Se pone a cantar ahora. Tengo un punto de habilidad, vamos a gastarlo. ¿Qué es esto? Agilidad mejora durante la concentración. Y este era más munición de revólver. ¿Y este? Recarga durante el sprint. Ah, este. Y obtenemos arma legendaria desbloqueada. Revólver grabado. Y este de aquí que es revólver de marfil. La virgen. Tengo el revólver grabado.
Won't you spare me over till another year? What is this that I can't see?
Pero qué
With
coño.
ice cold hands taking hold of me. Well, I am death, none can excel. I'll open the door to heaven or hell.
Not bad, no canta mal para ser un típico forajido. Pues ahí se pone a llover.
Someone would pray.
Perfecto para una canción
Could you
triste de estas.
wait to call me another day? just spare me over till another year.
So are you gonna answer the question?
What question is that?
Jim Reed. Did you ever find him?
Reed was indeed that son bitch's surname. That's right, Ben. A despicable character. I remember him laughing like a hyena that cold morning they lynched me and my brothers. He was intent on avoiding my vengeance, but nothing was gonna stop me. Nothing.
Nothing. Frank James. Ahora ya tengo que matar al Frank James este o... No, llega a la cima esquivando las balas de los francotiradores.
They had long rifles with scopes and were well positioned to pick off any poor soul who came anywhere close.
Bien, ¿y cómo se supone que debo salir yo de aquí? Pues supongo que entre... Son un poco mancos, ¿no? Joder. Cobertura, vale.
I'm guessing Frank James believed I was responsible for the demise of his brother Jesse. I couldn't really disagree with the man, as I thought Jesse was dead then as well.
Sí, sí, en eso estoy, abriéndome paso hasta el escondite de James. ¿Creéis que los puedo ver? No, mierda, ya se me ha gastado el de esto.
He backed off as I closed in on him, but he was still intent on killing me. And when I closed in on him again, he backed off again, looking for a better angle on me.
Vale. A ver, porque no sé dónde están estos hijos de puta ahora. Cabrones. ¡Ah! Hostia, te dan un tiro y te dejan fino filipino, ¿sabes? ¡Auch! He visto a uno por ahí. A ver si puedo... Sí, yo creo que será mejor que vayamos.
Hell, I can't fault Frank for wanting his revenge, as I was there for the same damn reason myself. At this point, I'm guessing you think Silas Greaves is a worse murderer than Jim Reed ever was.
No, sir.
A man who spent half his life killing somebody's brothers, fathers, sons.
I think you were just looking for justice, sir.
Is that what I was looking for, Dwight? Is that what it was? Justice?
No. Joder. Coño, la virgen.
Isn't that why you were hunting the James gang?
The James gang. Right. I finally found Frank holed up in his mountain cabin, and he was determined to have me dead.
Hay uno ahí. ¿Será él? ¿Es él ya? A ver, ¿puedo acercarme más?
It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite? On your person?
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
Right.
I'm just laying out the facts as I remember them, Jack.
Vale, supongo que... Ah, mira, con la G se divide la dinamita. Vale, vale. No me puedo acercar más, o sea que... ¡Ouch! Pero le he hecho daño, A ver si vuelve a asomarse. ¿Qué hace este? A la mierda la casa, tío.
And that old shack, well, it went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri, showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall, now did I?
Joder, macho, al final resulta que no mataremos a nadie.
I'm done with this damnable outlaw life. Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will. At this point, I just don't give a shit.
I explained to Frank that I had nothing against him personally and that I was looking for someone else.
You want Reed? Have at him. I never did like that bastard. I am done here.
We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill.
Hay una pepita cerca. ¿Tú tienes mi pepita, hijo puta? Seguro que es tu sombrero. Tu sombrero es mi pepita. ¿Dónde está mi pepita? Aquí está mi pepita. Vale, pues continuemos hacia nuestra presa. Al final le hemos dejado a ese ahí. No le hemos matado. Resulta que no matamos a nadie. Ahora somos buenos. ¿Pero qué coño?
I was determined not to let that murderer escape my revenge again.
So, what happened with Reed?
Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts.
¿Eso no es su puta pierna? Ay. Atención. Este sí que os va a molar.
But rather than wander in willy-nilly, I decided it would be better to smoke that son-bitch out. Hey, Reed! I shouted. No wonder you're so ornery. Can't be easy being married to Belle Starr. While you're off providing for the family, she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger. Not an attractive woman exactly, but very friendly. At least she was to me.
Son of a bitch!
A ver, voy a gastar el último punto. Tengo que comprarme este para poder ¿sabes? Pero me da igual. ¿Qué es esto? Daño mejorado durante la concentración. Concéntrate para hacer más daños. Todas las balas que dispares durante la concentración causan un 50% más de daño. Pues venga, va. Nos viene bien para los jefes y eso, porque para los otros realmente ya nos da igual. Porque con la concentración hacemos tiros a la cabeza. A la cabeza, perdonad.
It was then that the last bunch of bandits jumped out of hiding.
Why won't this asshole give up? Would someone please kill him?
Y ese, mirad cómo dispara ese. Oh. Vale, ok. No, tío, cada vez que le doy a la Q. Y si me pongo aquí detrás, mejor. Fuck, que todavía no tengo la suerte al tope, ahora sí. Lo de la suerte mola mazo, está bastante pro.
Eventually, it was just me and Reed.
Vale. ¿Duelo? Oh, ok.
I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers.
Si lo hacemos a la primera somos dioses otra vez, ¿eh? Ya será la segunda seguida. Yeah,
And
bitch.
repay him I did.
Éxito. Lo has matado de forma honorable. Vale, técnicamente este era el último capítulo, así que no sé si ahora vendrá una escena final o si hay más capítulos. Así que voy a cortar aquí, si hay escena final la pondré y si hay más capítulos pues continuaremos con la historia. Así que nada, espero que os haya gustado, ya sabéis, like y fab porque lo digo yo, no porque tengáis que darle. Y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo de lo que sea o en el siguiente capítulo si es otro capítulo o tal y todo este rollo. Hasta la próxima.